We are here, we are here, we are here. What an amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up EUR, USD. Let's take a look at what's going on in the market. Overall market, the EU. Price action highest highs of that overall market. Action lowest lows of that overall market. Midline, midpoint, and between the highest high and the low. So now we can ask ourselves, where is price action located? Price action located below the midpoint line, right above second level lows. And we have a consolidation of that area. If we think about second level lows, put that in a zone. We can see what price is riding right on top, consolidation. Now we're looking for patterns in that market to see what's going on. Clear the screen. I headed back over to price. So we already know my price. We already know what price located at on the monthly time frame. So what we're going to do is going to dial into what's going on near price. Price action, higher highs. Price action, lower lows. We can see the midpoint is in the middle. The price is currently at. Pattern that's going on near price action. That could be a few things. And we can see that market is in that consolidation. So if market's going to push up for that incline, we'll be looking for that market to tag that first leg, second leg, third leg, and then push up here. We'll be looking for some type of pattern to identify itself within this area by looking on Forex pattern cheat sheet. Click on images. So that pattern is going to identify itself here. If it pushes down, we'll be able to see it as well. So you can see red candle coming down. Maybe look for the break and retest on this time frame. If it breaks down, if not, we'll be looking on a lower time frame. If market is going to push down from that area of resistance, that we'll be looking for the first leg, second leg, third leg. Market push down from that fourth. That market still has to break fully for that fourth to line up with this area here. Then we'll be looking for the break, the retest, and market push down further. So everything's going to happen near this area if it pushes down further. And we already know the third option for that market to consolidate sideways. Let's walk down the time frame. Let's see what's going on in the weekly time frame. Price action, bullish inverted hammer. So market like is trying to work its way up. It is pushing up, but it's tagging that area of resistance. So we don't know it's going to be a full breakout until we see some body of that candle break out above the second to last candle, which is a doji. So when we get a price action candle, so if this candle pushes up, closes out above this area, that market can be pushing up. We will walk down the time frame to see additional pushes of that market. If that market doesn't do that, we know market's going into that resistance area. Okay, so it's going to tag that top of that resistance with the first leg, second leg, third leg. The market could push down, so it won't break the second to last candle of that doji of the wicks, and the market will push down. Maybe looking for a break and retest, or just be red candles coming down bearish. They identify that on a lower time frame for the break and retest, maybe not. And then last but not least, we can see that market still consolidate in that area on that SR line at midpoint until we get the breakout, breakout to the upside or break down to the downside. Let's head down to the daily time frame to see what's going on. Price action candle is a doji, bearish doji. So let's see what's going on. So we can see market spiked that high twice. We had that first leg, second leg, third leg, and market just sitting in that area. So we're just waiting for a pattern to identify itself on the daily time frame. So we're looking for a big green candle to engulf. The second to last candle, like I said, is that long doji wick. Now it don't have to close out with one big candle. It can work its way up. The green candle is working its way up, or it can work its way down with red candles work its way down as we currently see. But price action is a long wick down to that bottom. Maybe an area of support may be respected for the break and retest of that market, so market could push up. But we'll be seeing that first leg, second leg markets on that third leg pushing up for that fourth. But we're looking for that break to happen. Pattern's going to identify itself in that area, so stay tuned. Headed down to the 4-hour time frame to see what's going on in the market. Price action candle and second last candles are doji, so that market's working its way sideways for consolidation. So what happened in this market, as we go back a little bit, market spiked up to this high, came back down to the low, spiked back up to the high, pushed that down. So there's a double top in that overall structure near price on the 4-hour time frame. And then market broke, is at a retest, and we got to figure out what's going on. When market broke, it pushed down to the midpoint SR line, and it pushed right back up for a retest. So that's a break and retest in that area near the price action. We'll probably identify down the lower time frame, a break and retest. So we'll see as we walk down. We may find it on the 1 hour. If not, we'll find it on the 2. And look like it's on the 3. So it's happening a little early. So now you can see that break and retest on that 4 to 3 hour time frame switch over. So let's take a look at what's going on. So market's at a resistance. Price action above the resistance, meaning the roof. Price breaks, come back to return. That's the touch. Now we're going to see if we're going to get engulfing pattern. It's going to push that market down back to that midpoint line. If not, that market's coming up. So let's show a few things that this market can do. If this market's going to come up, it could be one tag to the bottom. Market pushes up, retest, work its way up. So double top incline, or maybe just a single top for a straight push up. Price action work its way down. We working its way from an overall double top. So first leg, second leg, third leg, market spiked that low of that midpoint, came back to retest. We look for that pattern, and the market pushes down. So it's coming from a double top and a retest. Overall, 3 pushes to that top of that overall area of resistance on the 3-hour time frame. Headed down to the 2, price action candle. Market is consolidating sideways, having a hard time breaking the second last candle. Market is working its way sideways. We need to see a price action candle engulf that second last candle. Same as 1-hour time frame, price action candle did not engulf the second last candle. Headed down to the 4 hours. So 2 hour, 1 hour identifying the same thing, and the 45 minutes identifying the same thing with dojis in the market. Price action on the 30 minutes is running to some type of resistance at this area. So market spiked up, came back down. So it's almost could be a break and retest as we walk further down, or it didn't happen yet. So it's probably going to happen. But market's having a hard time breaking this area. So we know that because price action is having a hard time breaking the third to last candle. Price action candle body is above the previous candle's bodies, but the wick is having a hard time breaking. Price action body is having a hard time breaking the third to last candle wick. So we're waiting for a closeout there. That can probably see a push up, and then after that, we're going to head to the next candle, see if it's going to break out of that. And as we see, that market price action candle on a 30-minute time frame is losing momentum. So let's head down to the 15-minute, see what's going on. So like I said, if you look at the wicks, we can see the wicks are spiked down overall, but the wicks spiked up a few times in that area, and now we pushing down, and we can see the momentum pushing it down in that market. Okay, so something's going on in there. It could be retest of levels, breaking retest, but we do know that market did spike that high on the 15-minute time frame about 4 times. So headed down to the 5, and we receive an engulfing pattern. That's still not enough candle to engulf the previous areas. We want to see it close out for the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth candle close out. Maybe we have to play some wicks to push that market down. Maybe want a big enough candle. That could just be the area of support working its way up. Headed down to the 3-minute time frame, so we can see that market tagging that area of resistance once, twice, 3 pushes so far. Markets look like it's coming down, but they haven't broke this area yet. So markets in the consolidations. That's what it's doing, consolidating, as we can see. Market's bouncing up and down, so we're still waiting for the breakout. See if this market's going to get respected. Okay, guys, thank you.